Oh, he just went low. He's in his head. He's in his head. He's open. His head wide open. Cracked open in the face.
God, that loads so quickly. Welcome everybody back to Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix. In the last episode we went through the intro and got our first lot of supplies. So let's go to Kairi. And Kairi gives us a high potion. And if you say not yet, you can battle against Tidus, Waka, and Selphie, and Rinku as well. If you want to do some more of that, it's technically experience gaining as well, so you can technically do it.
We'll never know by staying here.
But how far could a raft take us?
Who knows? If we have to, we'll think of something else.
So, suppose you get to another world. What would you do there?
It's a good question. I actually wouldn't know.
I haven't really thought about it. It's just, I've always wondered why we're here, on this island. If there are any other worlds out there, why did we end up on this one? And suppose there are other worlds. Then ours is just a little piece of something much greater. So, we could have just as easily ended up somewhere else, right?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know why it is, but I think on my
That's why we need to go out there and find out.
camera display,
Just sitting here.
the characters are a little bit more like orangey sunburnt than the models are in the game.
You've been thinking a lot lately, haven't you?
Thanks to you.
I don't know why that
If you hadn't
is,
come here,
because it's not like it's getting
probably
good
would have
lighting
never
out
thought
of
of
it.
any of this.
I don't know.
Kairi, thanks.
You're welcome.
Sora! You wanted one, didn't you?
A Palpu fruit?
If two people share one, their destinies become intertwined. They'll remain a part of each other's lives, no matter what. Come on, I know you want to try it.
What are you talking?
Nah, the jokes start. But yeah, Kairi is from another world. That's not really a spoiler because they technically say that at the start of the game anyway. Meanwhile, in Disneyland. And they still didn't fix it. Oh, I know why they didn't fix the frame. Because the door is actually inside the other door. Oops. I always thought that it was the model that was just like off, but I didn't realize there's a little bit of a tunnel in the doorway there. So I always thought that the frame, I'm like, that's really dumb. Why didn't they fix the door? And I mean, they had like two HD remasters to fix the door. Because they didn't in the PS3 version, and they didn't in this version of the game. And I'm like, why did they not fix it? And it's because it's not actually supposed to be. It's supposed to be like that. Because there's a tunnel there. I only just realized that. See, that's the good thing about these LPs is that I'll find out weird shit. It's stuff that I don't think about, and stuff that I see, and I'm like, oh wait, that actually is supposed to be that. Meanwhile, Donald has thunder, and later on when we get him as a party member, spoilers for that, he can't use thunder. He can only use fire. Or blizzard. So, it's weird.
Daisy? Oh, good morning, ladies.
You're a big shit. And meanwhile, off screen, Donald gets slapped by Daisy. Like 50 million times. And back with Sora and the gang. Okay, so we can talk to... So the characters have moved. So Selfie is still on the pier. She's not sitting down. Waka is over here next to the waterfall. And Tigus is over there on the island where you faced against Riku. If we go up here, we can jump up and get a head start on our next tasks. So there's a big reason why we can climb trees in this game. Get seagull egg. That's something that we actually do need. Get some fish. We can learn the swimming controls in this game because we will need those later on. Oh boy, will we need them later on. And if we go around the back of this island here, so we can swim faster with the surf button. Can't attack under the water. If we go up here, there's a ladder, so you can get to the back of the island if need be. I always forget that the loading times are so fast in this game, in this remaster, that when you've probably even seen it when we loaded up the game. It was, okay, I didn't know why I didn't have that. But we can't collect the water just yet because we don't have the glass jar type thing from Kairi yet. Now you're probably asking, where is Riku and Kairi? Because Riku and Kairi are nowhere to be seen. Well, they're actually in the next area of this hub world, which I believe you could jump in here. Yeah, you can jump in there to go to. And this goes to this area over here. And Kairi is all the way down here. So that's a pretty good raft, considering that we only got the supplies yesterday. Have we seen Riku? So now we need to find Riku. Before we do that, go in here. Grab most of the supplies now because we're going to need some. I was going to say, I've jumped up this many times. Now, we could destroy this box. Unfortunately, we don't want to do that, just because up here is a nice little hole, which we can jump up to and grab the ledge. Open up a treasure chest, which I think is like the first one that we can kind of get in the game, apart from the intro. And we get a protect chain. Protect chain. If I could speak English, that would really help. But that is equipment that we can apply to Sora. Gets extra defense, which later in the game we will need. Talk to Riku. And the raft still needs a name. And both of the... I'll just go with Excalibur because why not? I've called it a few names over the years, but Excalibur is one that I do go with commonly. So Highwind and Excalibur are both Final Fantasy references. Highwind, I believe, is what the airship that you can use in Final Fantasy VI, I believe. And Excalibur, I think, is another one. I think it might be either Final Fantasy 8 or 9's. So the area we just came from. Oh, I can actually see the paint details in the tree.
If I win, I'm captain. And if you win...
I get to share the Palpu with Kyrie.
Huh?
Deal? The winner gets to share a Palpu with Kyrie.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
okay, on my count.
Oh, there's a mushroom over there that I didn't get. So yeah, so Riku will go the long way around. We take the zip line. So we actually got to touch the tree. So yeah, so Riku's right on our hammer now. I was going to say, the sideways angle actually worked out really well with the race because it makes it a lot better. So it's 2-0 and we get a pretty stone. So I think that's the only, I think we get that if we win against Riku in this fight, in this race, sorry, not fight. And Riku's being an arsehole, we want to punch his lights out. You upset if something was only a joke. Yeah, right, it's a joke. Ow. Let's actually get that mushroom. Oh, there's a starfish in here too. Didn't even notice that. One seagull egg, which we have. 3 mushrooms, so we've got 2 of those. 2 coconuts, and 3 fish. So we got the 3 fish, we got the seagull eggs, a seagull egg, and we got the two of the 3 mushrooms. But not from the ocean. So we can get water, but not from the ocean, which, you know, really kind of makes sense. The coconuts we have to get are green. Oh, look at that. 2 off the bat, look at that, that's beautiful. Okay. So at least she gives us like a little bonus tip on what's missing. I don't know why I can't go off this ledge, Jesus. So there's actually two little bits of waterway that you can actually use to get drinking water. One is over here, and the other one is, of course, the waterfall in the first area. But we will need to go back to the first area. So we'll go over to Kara again, give her the drinking water, and we'll go grab. So yeah, so that thing becomes a major part of the franchise in some form of capacity. What that is, I'll have to get you to find out, because there's a few shapes like it in the rest of the franchise that are just like, that's really similar. Oh god. There we go. So we got 1 mushroom left. We need to go back to the first area. because we got more plot. I know, we're getting a mushroom, we're getting more plot. It's weird. But yeah, you can definitely tell it's painted on. So obviously they made the star out of cardboard, like a cardboard or wood or something. What am I saying? Wood. It'd be wood. Okay, we go into the secret place, which is another little area in the first bit, in the first area. It's only a small room. So we go in here, there's a door, there's all sorts of drawings and shapes and all over the place and that sort of thing. Obviously Sora, Rinku, Kairi as kids just drew a whole bunch of things. There's like a little Donald-like reference there. Another little, and there's a chocobo as well, right next to it. But yeah, there's all sorts of drawings in here. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I see that up there as a reference to a boss that we'll see later on, and that's Sora, Riku, and I think it's supposed to be Kairi as well, but yeah, I don't know. Look at that in the corner. A lucky emblem. A hidden Mickey. In the corner. Right there. Hidden Mickey. Right there. Or a lucky emblem in Kingdom Hearts 3. I gotta remember that if we go into first person mode, it's left analog stick, not the right analog stick to look. Alright, but we get the mushroom and we look at this drawing in particular. God, the models look so good in this game. And they had to rebuild this game from the ground up, so these models look fantastic. And we can definitely tell that Kairi is the better artist of the two. I mean, they're kids, I get it, but still, it's just a joke. Funny, because that's not where it was drawing.
I've come to see the door to this world.
Huh?
This world has been connected.
Well, what are you talking about?
Tied to the darkness. Soon to be completely eclipsed.
Well, whoever you are, stop freaking me out like this. Huh? Well, where did you come from?
You do not yet know.
So I don't get like for years I didn't know
So
it was
you're
like
from another world.
the on the end of that line. It's
There
like
is so very much
if
to
if
learn.
they were talking at the same time,
You understand
then the
so
would make
little.
sense. But since he's
Yeah.
finished
Well,
talking
you'll see.
and
I'm
then
gonna
Sora
get out and
talks,
learn
it's
what's
kind
out there.
of weird.
A meaningless effort. One who knows nothing can understand.
So yeah, so this is the character we see at this point in the game, and we don't really see him until the end of the game. There's kind of a little bit of spoilers in that, but I won't mention that because that's the end of this game in particular. Most of the other little references that I've made are either a little bit further in the game, not too long away, and the guy just disappears. Oh, there's a nice little Sora down there. That looks cool. There's a dragon, it looks like a dragon, or a condor, a pterodactyl. And that's a Sora. That's something to see. It's a castle. King Sora. Everything. Yeah, King Sora looks like. Oh, a bunch of stuff in here. I'm sure like some of these are references, but I don't think everybody's actually found out all the little references and stuff that actually these images are from. Like, I mean, you see the Donald one there, the Chocobo one is obvious. I'm not sure if anybody's picked up on the hidden Mickey. So we'll go in and we'll save. Yeah, I always keep forgetting that this game loads so quickly because 1.5 on PS3 took a little while to load, and 2.5, oh my god, that took way too long to load. It's weird because like the original game loaded pretty slowly as well, but this game is super quick. And it's super quick between doors as well, because it takes a little while to load in the original games. And we get another high potion. So we're tired, call it a day. Tomorrow's the big day to go on the raft. Should rest up very nicely.
Wow, Riku has changed.
What do you mean?
Well,
You okay?
Sora, let's take the raft and go.
I don't miss
Just the
the
two of
clap.
us.
I'm probably going to say that a lot in this
Just kidding.
LP, but
What's gotten into you?
I'm so used to Kingdom Hearts 3
Everyone's
with
changed,
all the
Kyrie.
characters talking and their mouths actually moving properly.
You know, I was a little afraid at first.
Yeah, I was like
But
this,
I'm ready.
but in all the models,
No matter where
which is
I go.
crazy.
What I see, I know I can always come back here. Right?
Yeah, of course.
That's good. Sora, don't ever change.
Huh?
I just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
I will say like the three character designs of Sora, Riku, and Kairi are very, very simple. And back in Disneyland. Yes, I don't press. I'm not pressing X in that point. It's just
dear.
doing it itself.
What could this mean? It means we'll just have to trust the king.
Gorge, I sure hope he's all
I
right.
don't know why Minnie is kind of off screen. You know, like not in the focus of that part of the cutscene.
Thank you.
If Daisy was talking and they had the focus on Daisy, that would make sense.
Of course. You be careful now, both of you. Oh, and to chronicle your travels, he will accompany you.
Now, of course, with Kingdom Hearts 2, we know that King Mickey
Over
is
here.
a Keyblade wielder and a Keyblade master.
Cricket's the
at
name.
that.
Jiminy Cricket at your service.
Actually, is he?
We
Yeah,
hope
he is a
for your
Keyblade
safe
master.
return.
I think he does his
Help the
mark of
king.
mastery off screen. This is funny. I like this. I don't think Goofy would know because Donald was the only one that was reading the letter,
Gorge,
unless he
Jiminy,
was saying it
you
out
were
loud.
disappeared too.
But that's kind of funny.
It
It's
was
like,
terrible. We were scattered. And as far as I can see, I'm the only one who made it to this
like
castle.
Godspeed, Donald. It's like, yeah, you're coming too. You're coming too, Goofy.
Oh, right. I gotcha. You mean while we're in other worlds, we can't let on where we're from, huh? We gotta protect the world border.
So yeah, this is something that comes up in Kingdom Hearts 1 and really doesn't get referenced until Kingdom Hearts 3
Guess
again.
we'll need new duds when we get there, huh?
Like, it's mentioned a few times in this game, the World Order. But yeah, it doesn't really show up until Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, I mean, it's kind of like it's kind of a nice little reference to the original game, like with a lot of other references to the game. But it's just weird how it skips from here from Chain of Memories to Dream Drop Distance, and then Kingdom Hearts 3 kind of brings it up again. It's not like too bad, but it's like a little reference in Kingdom Hearts 3, but this time it's brought up in Kingdom Hearts 1 a lot. So it's kind of weird because the sequels kind of venture away from the world order type of thing, so it's like it's a little bit weird. And Pluto is coming with us. I'm laughing because I'm thinking of what's ahead. So there's a tunnel, and they kind of do it as a joke. It's like, oh yeah, this big tunnel that they're gonna shoot out of and could be awesome. No, there's a drop, and they go out, upside down, which I mean is kind of cool as well, because when it actually pops out of the world, it's kind of funny. And that's the last time we're gonna see Disney Castle until the end of the game. And the other reason for that is that it was supposed to be a world in this game, but I think it was like one of the last to be in development, so they kind of cut it for this game. We won't see it until Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh no! The raft!
Sora! Dinner's ready! Come on down! Sora?
So yeah, Sora has a mum. And obviously does a lot of fishing because he has a lot of fishing tools as well over there, like spears and stuff.
What's that?
But yeah, Sora has a mum, and we don't see her ever again in the series. Oh, and the dreams have become reality. So we have all sorts of little shadows that pop up. We do need to go over here. I think we can actually probably see him from the pier, because I don't think we can in the original game, but we need to see Rinku. And if you see over there, there's the secret place, there's a little door.
The door.
That we didn't have before.
What?
The door is open, Sora. Now we can go to the outside world.
What are you talking about? We've got to find Kyrie.
Kyrie's coming with us. Once we step through, we might not be able to come back. We may never see our parents again. There's no turning back. But this may be our only chance. We can't let fear stop us. I'm not afraid of the darkness.
Rinku.
So yeah, so from playing Kingdom Hearts 2, we know what kind of happens to Riku in this instance. So I will say the character with most development in Kingdom Hearts franchise is definitely Riku. Like, to see where he goes from this game to where he is in, I mean, even like Kingdom Hearts 2, Dream Drop Distance, and then maybe going into Kingdom Hearts 3, it's amazing to see the arc of where Sora came from, like Riku came from, to where he is now. So now we have the Keyblade. So this is our main weapon of the game. So yeah, now we can defeat the Heartless, because if we use the wooden sword against the these are what these guys call little shadows called Heartless. We won't know that until the next world, but just kind of a little bit of a spoiler. But we can take down these guys pretty easily. Yeah, so we do have like a little area of effect when it comes to like, oh, geez, that Heartless can jump up and kick my ass. But yeah, I will say the command menu turns red when we have an enemy on screen, and it's blue when it's normal. So when we have no enemies on the screen, it will turn blue, whereas it will turn red. Ow. But yeah, I've seen some people, I've actually seen a couple of people actually level up to 99, level 99, which is the highest level in this game, just on Destiny Island. It's like, what the fuck? And it took them so long to do it. I think it took them like a couple of days to do it, which is fucking nuts. Like, you dedicated a whole bunch of time to just going to the first world of the game and going to level 99. And you gotta remember, these guys only do 1 point of experience, so yeah, so you can imagine how long it was gonna take for these guys to go up to level 99. Can I go into the Seaside Shack? I'm trying to remember if I can do that at this point. But yeah, usually you just have like a 3-hit combo in the game. Of course, I think your last swing, I think it's supposed to be the most powerful of the 3. So yeah, we can actually go in the Seaside Shack. Let's save. Should actually win with 4, shouldn't I? Yeah, so if we go back out, I think reset, yeah, just reset. So I think that's what this must have been. Okay, so we can level up as much as we want. I'm not going to be here for very long. We're just going to take care of these guys. Take care of the guys all the way to the secret place, because that's where we need to go next. Getting a little experience every now and again. The shadow's like, where the fuck am I supposed to stand? So I think they're supposed to spawn in very set locations, I think. So if we have a look in our menu. Yeah, so we've got 49 experience to go. I think if we can stand next to the waterfall, I think I'll spawn there too. We go to the secret place.